Say I hit that like on the way in. Say the 912 Savannah's in the building. Say, hey, Willie. Say the Bronx, New York is in the big one popping past. Let's get these 30 minutes of fire popping. That's what we finna try to do around here. He say, hey, Sugar, say back at 12 for the truth. That's what we is giving. We passing out. We teaching a little bit as the folks say out here in these streets. What's happening? Say, hey, Sugar, I see you. Say, what's up, Willie? Oh, the GOAT, the 919 is in the building. Say anything for these 30 minutes of fire. Say, service, and I got my thumbs up. Hashtag raw for life. Y'all get the thumbs up. We're trying to get over 500. That's what's up. Say, Willie, checking in front. The 434 Dansville, Virginia's in the building. Say, hey, Sugar, hey there. So I hit the like button on the way in. The 617 is in the building. Say, damn it, I hit that like. Appreciate that right there. Here we go. He say, where that fire at? It is coming. Damn. I kind of like got a little headache just then right there. What the hell going on? Oh, Jesus. Let me blink. Let me blink a little. I feel better. Please hit that like button as y'all come on in. Shout out to Latricia for the, what is that? A $5 super chat. He said the 414 is checking in. Pastor, say here for that 5. Say here's my 5 on my essential products. I appreciate that right there. The 727 Clearwater, Florida is in it. The 757 Chesapeake, Virginia in the house. Say laugh out loud and say don't call in tonight. I'm a try to see. I'm already working on my next day off, huh? That's what's up. Oh, Jesus, I'm hurt. You know what I'm saying? So now it's on record that I was having head problems and I was already hurting. So when I no call, no show, won't nobody be mad out here because I was already hurting. And don't even worry about it. I'm trying to teach you how to play the game out here in the community. The 817 Fort Worth, Texas is here for the midday news. Appreciate that right there. He said the 30216 Flowville, Georgia is reporting for class on time for the fire. Hit that thumbs up, teacher. That's what's up. The 202 is in the building. Man, y'all come on in, help play it out. Hooter. Here we got Houston, Texas. The 713 is in the building. Say salute. He say, hey, Willie, the 801 Salt Lake City, Utah, back in the mud for 30 minutes of fire. Watch 23.6 and your 9 as we do in the community. How y'all doing? How is everyone? Remember, I am Willie Williams. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Midday News Show. Appreciate all y'all for joining and all of y'all for being here so you can get a chance to really see what's in the news, because as I be saying, we don't watch the news. That's why I had to come up with a situation of what I got to show us the news. Because we don't watch the news like that right now. You know what I'm saying? You say, yeah, Willie say it's the midday fire. That's what we finna try to pop off out here in these streets. We don't watch what's going on out here, so I am your medium. Big word. I hear in the goddamn street. I used to watch that show, so now I know what medium is. It's the in-between. It's the go-between. It's something like that right there. Alexander City, Alabama is in the building. What's happening? Say the 513 Cincinnati's in the building. What it do? Man, we finna go ahead on and have us such a good day today. I promise. How y'all doing? And welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, click around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear in these goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you. We have been experiencing a lot of violent activities out here. We is in fear for our life out here, especially you in Florida. Especially you in Florida. My state, stay in your ground state. Bust bitch, go home state. Please don't run up. We in fear for our life state out here in these streets. Remember, watch 23-6-9 at all time, and maybe you can duck and dodge. Use invasive big word out here in the street maneuvers to, you know what I'm saying, to get by and duck all the bullets and all that fly shit. But if you can't, listen, at least have your insurance paid. You know what I'm saying? If you not gonna watch your 12, 3, 6, and your 9, you need to at least have your insurance paid. Because anything other than having your insurance paid, that's selfish and should be a felony out here in the community. Dude, listen, you get a ticket in your car if you ain't got no insurance, right? You can really like get sued. Like if somebody tried to sue you and you ain't got like the homeowner's insurance and stuff like that, somebody try to sue you, you in trouble, right? You know, you can't do certain things without insurance. You need health insurance, right? But why we ain't trying to really promote life insurance for the people that we gonna leave behind? A lot of people get confused. They be like, life insurance, but if I die, I don't get the money. Well, hell, if you ain't got nobody behind you, then you ain't really got to worry about having no life insurance. But if you got some people behind you or some people that you was taking care of and shit, and like you got debt and stuff. But listen, we so afraid of dying with debt. I have no idea what that mean, but I don't know why we so scared of dying with debt. They can't get it in blood. Well, I guess you got to tell them, get it in blood. It's either one of the things. But you should always have your life insurance paid, because you don't know if the day is your day. And remember, we going to have a funeral for you. We gonna have an after party for you. We bringing potluck. Everybody that can't cook, motherfucker, listen. Don't nobody want all that salt and that potato salad and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't cook, but people be want to be nice. Oh. I bought a little pie, the sweet potato pie running and shit. What is we doing, babies? That's kind of what happened when your ass ain't got no damn insurance. The wrong people do the potluck. Hell, no. Your family need people to do the potluck because the check ain't clear. Because a lot of times when the check clear, we make all the food. You know what I'm saying? The house that's going through, the house that's holding the funeral typically pays for all of the after party meals. You know, hell, we don't even say BYOB. Why? Because the check done clear. We got that there. We got the food and the drinks at the after party. But because your selfish head don't want to pay your goddamn insurance, now we need potluck and BYOB. Man, I'm trying to tell y'all the truth out here. Listen, that's why it should be a felony. You putting too much pressure. You putting too much pressure on people that ain't no kin to you. You know what I'm saying? Say, I make a good sweet potato salad. Listen, and everybody can't make collard greens. I'm sick of y'all with that shit. Now you make collard greens and ain't no meat in them of you. You just ain't gonna put damn piece of meat. Nothing, no smoked necks, nothing. You ain't do no. It's just vegetables, huh? That need your ass whooped. Don't bring no little nasty ass pot right here and you ain't got no meat in that. Don't do that. If all else fail, put a pack of bacon in there. Just make sure you fry that at the bottom of something to get that grease pop. You know what I'm saying? Don't come down here with that little plain ass, like you went to Publix and shit for your collard greens out here. Somebody need to slap shit out your playing out here in these streets. Yeah. Vegan collard green. That ain't gonna make you no more healthier. Yeah. Smoked turkey wings or something. It got to be smoked something in there. Turkey necks, them is some ham hocks. Something like that right there. We just went all through that diatribe right there because your ass ain't paid your life insurance. That's what's up. Listen, we probably need to put you out the family if you ain't got no life insurance. Moving right along, damn it, victims describe terrifying moments A victim described terrified moments when she was attacked. Look at here. Watch it while then run, baby, run.
3 young women caught on camera attacking another woman and stealing her purse.
Yeah, this was an especially violent attack. It happened last month at a gas station in North Houston. Marcelo Benito sits down with the victim tonight who is recovering. What does she have to say, Marcelino?
Len and Mia, the victim, saw that surveillance video for the first time today. She believes she knows who her attackers are.
I believe she does too.
She's hopeful they'll be off the street soon.
I think they're dangerous.
The video is tough to watch. 21-year-old Naomi Altamirano seemingly running for her life away from 3 women chasing her down.
They're like, hey, where are you going?
She wouldn't get very far. Another angle captures how she's tackled to the ground and the beating begins.
They slammed my head to the concrete, and then they kicked me in the face. And then I had my phone in my bra. They took my purse.
After a brief struggle, all 3 women run off. Despite her injuries, somehow, Naomi stumbled to get help.
I knocked down some neighbors. I was like, help me, help. And they called the cops.
Houston police say the attack happened in this gas station parking lot off Airline Road on Monday, May 23rd, around 2 in the morning. The cameras get a good look at all 3 suspects, the woman running off with the purse and the red pullover and blue jeans, a second woman wearing all red, and the third suspect fleeing in a gray pullover and jean shorts. Naomi says 2 of her attackers appear to be people she knows.
That's the wild one right there. That's the one to get the party started right there. That's the one be soliciting meat hard out in the community.
HPD can't confirm that yet, but she's hopeful they'll be arrested before someone else gets hurt.
Now I just don't trust no one no more. It was out of nowhere.
Again.
Do you see how things have to transpire in people's lives? Things have to happen to people for them to understand what a player been around here trying to teach for the longest. You don't trust nobody. You don't put nothing past nobody. Listen, let me take a little bit of that there back, but add a little bit to it. No, trust everybody to do exactly what people gonna do, and they're human beings. So you trust everybody to not have your best interests at heart. And don't trust no goddamn body. Don't put nothing past yourself, so don't put nothing past them. Shit, like I said, bitch, I'm scared of me. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really don't know you have no idea what's in your future until something pop up and then you go that way. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Sugarland, Texas in the building. Shout out to Rossi for the $15 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Hold on. Shout out to LaTanya for the $1 cash app. Say she trying to get out of prostitution now. That baby to get that pay.
And police still asking for the public's help in identifying the women in that video. If you know who they are, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers right away. That number, 713-222-TIPS.
We don't listen. You can't tell us to dial a number that got tips at the end when you ain't putting nothing. You ain't putting no number in front of that K that we be talking about around here in these streets. Let me just bag it up real quick so y'all can understand. Let me point out what she failed at. Watch.
They'll be off the street soon.
I think they're dangerous.
The video is tough to watch. 21-year-old Naomi Altamirano seemingly running for her life away from 3 women chasing her down.
They're like, hey, where are you going?
She wouldn't get very...
Right now, because Buddy just said that she was running for her life. Let me explain something to y'all. I told y'all about self-preservation. When self-preservation kick in, it's supposed to kick in. Baby, you ain't running fast enough. You ain't that scared. You ain't that in fear for your life as the person who was doing the commentary, him said that you is, baby, you know.
Far. Another angle cap.
Look at you, baby. You skatewalking and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't... You can tell when somebody's running for their life, like the whole upper body is going. Baby, you skating. You know what?
She wouldn't get very far.
Legit.
Another.
Run, Jolicia. Somebody need to tell my Sugar to go to Sugar. You got to run fast.
They're like, hey, where are you going?
She wouldn't get very.
Shout out to Abdul for being a member for 4 months. We have made it for 4 months. Say, this is my favorite show on YouTube, just showing my support. Willie, much love and salute to the best chat family. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. We try so hard around in the community. Look
Another angle captures how she's tackled.
Damn it, you ain't look back or nothing. You just running straight. You ain't look back to see how close the intruders, well, the perpetrators, where I ain't even got them street was to you, baby. You just running. You ain't looking around and shit. You don't know if you need to take 2 more faster steps. Cause they right on me right now. I need to take 2 more faster steps so I can get ahead of, but no. Say, hey, sugar, little to North Carolina in this pit. What it do? Say, Pastor be the truth. I'm just trying to help y'all out here.
The ground and the beating begins.
They slammed my head to the concrete.
And what you try? It seemed like she's trying to protect that little ugly ass purse. Listen, sugar. Watch this. Because when she fell down, she keep her purse up under her with her hand across her face. I guess, which was like a support hand, which in a sense she should have kept that down there, knowing once they had to slam their head against concrete. Watch, look.
Chasing her down.
They're like, hey, where you going?
Where you
She
going,
wouldn't get
man?
very far.
Look.
Another angle captures how she's tackled to the ground, and the beating begins.
Look.
They slammed my head to the concrete, and then they kicked me in the face, and then I had my phone in my bra. They took my purse.
She was probably trying to protect her phone. As she should. Shout out to Swaggy Deacon for being a member for 4 months. I appreciate that right there. Say free R. Kelly. Damn it. Shout out Pastor in the chat, fam. Appreciate that right there. Listen, if anybody else would like to become a member, the join button is underneath what you're watching right now. I do understand if you're on Apple products, you can't go ahead on and get to it till you get around another somebody who got like an Android or something or a regular computer laptop. Something. I appreciate the warning. Here we go.
Look. Struggle. All 3 women run
and they ran off on the floor.
Despite her injuries.
Damn, sugar. Listen, now in the community, you can say that you body. You got your first war room. Damn it, how you say 2 W's? Willie Williams. But yeah. Your first war womb. Yeah. In the community, and now you tell me, bitch, I'm thug, bitch, I'm from around here. You know what I'm saying? You can do like the fellas do. No. Oh, it don't work for y'all like that? Don't even worry about it.
Somehow.
Her battle wounds, she gonna be trading war stories out here. Shout out Pop in the street.
Naomi stumbled to get help.
I knocked down some neighbors. I was like, help me.
And why'd you out at 2 in the morning, sugar, by your lonesome? Seemed to me, just me, that baby solicited. It ain't no problem. Hell, ooh. Damn it, I think I just figured out why you had done got jumped on. But you gonna act like you don't know why you had done got jumped on. You stumping. You trying to trick on another big track. Baby, we done went through all this talking, all that bullshit, and to come down to it, is you on somebody else's track, baby? You're soliciting that monkey. That's what that baby was trying to do, say drugs or meat, and you eat. Shout out to Prophet Baby for the $2 cash out. Say, look like gang initiation to me. Salute, Unc and chat. What's happening? I appreciate that right there. Yeah, baby, you almost had some people feeling a little sorry for you, but baby, if you're tricking on the wrong track, sugar, there's consequences and repercussions, baby. And that's why you need a business, a money manager, baby. You can't just be out there just guessing for yourself and shit. You can't be guessing for yourself. No, baby, you need vision. It takes vision, baby. You need guidance. Jesus, Willie, why is she walking on airline at 2 a.m.? Say, I know that area. You don't, but you don't be outside at the 11 p.m. by yourself. I'm trying to tell you something. Baby, getting her solicit on. Baby, you need to put in for an application. You need to put an application in for a money manager. Baby, don't try to guess by yourself, baby. Don't do your life like that, baby. Moving right along. Damn it, baby. Oh, but somebody pray that baby get her soliciting correct. We ain't praying that you live and all that dumb shit. Just pray that you get your business together, baby. We ain't talking down on you, sugar. We ain't doing that. We try to help build businesses out here in the street, baby. If your business ain't together, Who is you? You is a lost cause, sugar. And we don't like no lost bitch babies out here. Now, we want you to be able to sell your product the way that you want to sell your product out in the community. But you're going to have to follow some goddamn instructions out here in the street. You can't guess by yourself no more. Stop guessing by yourself. I got to write that down. Damn it, that's probably why I keep saying it. Stop guessing by yourself. Let's move right along. Goddamn it, I got to take y'all right to the resort. We finna go to the resort. Don't listen, y'all. Let's get lights up. Let's get lights up. Function with a player. Work with a player. Do everything with a player. Damn it, I got up a little bit late this morning too. But it feels like I'm popping right now. And I'm like the Matrix I am. You know what I'm saying? Say. Can everybody say hey to the reporter, to the news anchor? We say that we love that low cut, but everybody can't wear that shit. Listen, I know that y'all like the show and all that shit right there, but just because y'all see her with the low cut and that shit popping, don't. Your face symmetry is different. Big word out here in the goddamn script. You know what I'm saying? Look here, they say in jail, that's the resort. A jail video shows that a nurse, I guess a nurse can mean a home health aide, a CNA, a PCT, a LPN, a RN, all y'all nurses, right? Y'all play too much. But they say a nurse is attempting to sneak contraband drugs, reefers, in the facility, and they caught a bitch on camera. Let's watch it. Look.
Fox 5 News has new video now from inside.
Did y'all see how that baby did? Like a deep breath in her chest did down there. I don't know, but Sugar, was you soliciting us just then? Y'all watch it. Look.
Fox 5 News
Ooh, that baby shit. I be taking breaths too before I start talking shit, but I don't let like my pecs pop, baby. I like the way she did that though. Come on. One more time, Sugar. Go.
Fox 5 News has new video now from inside the Coweta County Jail, where a nurse has been arrested for sneaking drugs into the facility. The nurse faces felony drug charges, and as Fox 5's Doug Evans reports, investigators...
That's a good point. You say, Willie, is this an update? No, I think this is totally separate than when they was doing the thing. I just talked about this shit yesterday, huh? But this is a separate story, a separate state. I think this is Jacksonville or something.
They say more arrests are possible.
I don't know yet. Hold on.
Deputies say keeping drugs and other contraband out of any jail facility is a full-time job and a top priority that protects everyone.
They lying. It ain't top priority, but go ahead.
Inside. They say a nurse who's supposed to be there to improve the health of the inmates is accused of dealing drugs and even smuggling them into the jail.
I don't like when he use dealing and smuggling. Like, those is harsh terms. Shout out to Black Punisher for becoming a member. I appreciate that right there. That's what's up. Listen, you say, that's in Georgia. See? Oh, well, I said Jacksonville, which is like a state of, don't even worry that. But listen, he gonna use them harsh words about a baby. A nurse. Don't
accused of dealing drugs and even smuggling them into the jail.
I don't like
Here's that video obtained by Fox 5 News of what caused the arrest of a jail nurse and a shakedown at the Coweta County Jail at the end of May. The nurse, Shanika Roberts,
Shanika Roberts. No. This ain't an update because I would have remembered that baby name right now. That Shanika Roberts. Shout out to Shanika Roberts out here. Shout out to Annette for the $5 cash app. Say, long time watching, need to show support. I appreciate that. I really, really do.
Scrubs with a jail inmate at the counter.
Y'all watching?
The move is so subtle, the sheriff's office said, but
I like the words that he used just then. She moving so subtle. I like subtle. Subtle is a beautiful
stood out to trained eyes, investigators who say they were tipped to trouble. The inmate allegedly reaches into Roberts' pocket and retrieves something and then drops it down into the front of his jail jumpsuit. Deputies say they searched the inmate's cell and found the drugs that Roberts allegedly smuggled into the jail.
Oh, player did slick. Listen, but player just got both of them caught. Shout out to Latifah for the $1.99 super chat. Say essentials. Essentials do help inmates. She doing her job. I'm trying to tell you. It's hard to do all that goddamn time sober. That's just stupid. But listen, because he didn't recognize his surroundings, because if you is an inmate, if you is at the resort, you supposed to know where all the cameras at. Like, you have nothing else to do. You supposed to know where all the cameras at. You supposed to just count cameras. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should not be able to go to the resort and ask, am customer or am visitor at the resort, how many cameras in the facility? 217. How many in this wing right here? 17. How many in the long wing in the back? Plus that other L wing back there, 142. Damn, you supposed to be able to. You live there. What you talking about? Like, don't all of y'all know how many cameras you have at your business or at your home? Like, you know the amount of cameras because that's what you put up there, plus you see them every day. All right, go ahead.
Reaches into Robert's pocket and retrieves something, and then
he reached, then he bagged back. Emmett, you gave the camera too much room, pimp.
Drops it down into the front of his jail jumpsuit. Deputies say they searched the inmate cell and found the drugs that Roberts allegedly smuggled into the jail.
Allegedly.
So we can't tolerate anything like that. I mean, it's illegal on the outside. It's certainly illegal on the inside. You know, there's just zero tolerance for any of that. Anything that crosses the guard line is going to be a felony.
The sheriff's office says Roberts was a licensed practical nurse that worked in the jail for 3 years.
Didn't I just have her say that she was a licensed practical nurse? For those of you who may not know, that's just an LPN. I told y'all we just throw the word nurse around and everybody that I'm a nurse. Bitch, as long as you got on scrubs, you're a nurse out here. I need to pull my scrubs out. But go ahead.
They say they have charges.
Sugar, hey, baby. Look at that baby. Shit, all right, what's up?
With possession of marijuana with intent to distribute and
she a felon now, yup.
Crossing the guard line with contraband. Deputies say a search of that inmate jail pod turned up marijuana, meth, fentanyl, as well as other contraband.
Y'all got fentanyl. Y'all got that fentanyl in that here. What they gonna do? Lock y'all up? Y'all play too much. Shout out to Son of Blade for the $2 cash out. Say news lady took a breath like her monkey got moist. I got to back that little piece up. You might be
now
right.
Roberts is facing charges only related to the marijuana. The sheriff.
Why is she only facing charges only related to the marijuana? Did she tell on herself? How do we know that he didn't get the fentanyl from her plus the marijuana from her and anything else? But y'all only just gonna do the marijuana, which is still a felony, but it's gonna be like a light felony, and we not really gonna lock that baby up. Y'all understand how they do shit when it comes down to the babies? Hashtag free my dog. Yeah. That baby was just trying to help.
The office says that Roberts could
shit. I got the whole hospital uniform. I got hat, gloves. I got the surgery hat and shit. I got the shit that go on your feet, like shoes and stuff. I got the thing go around your neck. I'm a nurse too. Shit.
Additional charges, and they expect more arrests as this investigation continues. In Coweta County, Doug Evans, Fox 5 News.
Doug, what's up, playboy out there soliciting? I hope you soliciting some of them guards out there and shit like that. But look, watch.
Fox 5. Fox.
Ooh.
Fox 5 News. Fox.
I ain't know I could do that.
Fox 5 News has.
That is so wrong.
Fox 5 News has new video now from inside. Fox 5 News has new video now from inside.
They shot that baby. Somebody telling the Willie Williams show say, what happened? It's like we colleagues now, baby. That's what's up. But listen. If y'all is out here in the street trying to help out at the resort, at the community or something like that, do as you please. But it should be a better way of doing things right now because there's not cameras everywhere, but damn it, there's cameras most places. You know what I'm saying? He said, Willie, you gonna get a violation. I hope not, y'all. I didn't mean nothing by it. I didn't mean nothing by it. Where y'all wild? That's what's up. But listen, you got to find better ways. You need to talk to the other inmates who has been doing this shit for years. You can't deal with the rookies. You can't deal with the new customers and shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to deal with the old heads who ain't never got caught, or maybe got caught 15 years ago and they done learned their lesson. I'm just saying, y'all got to do better. Moving right along, ain't you much gonna hold you. Give me that, bam, bam, bam. Do I want to do that? Oh, yeah. Somebody else had done died out here and they go, oh, we got an update. That's what it is. I knew it was some, and I was like, okay, but y'all see me? There you go. I forgot to remove from the screen, but since we're here, the suspect has been arrested in rappers, what is his name? Rappers, Trouble, murder. Alleged murder, something like that.
This morning, the man accused of killing Atlanta rapper Trouble is now in custody less than 48 hours after the rapper's murder. 11 Alive was there as JaMichael Jones turned himself in. The rapper was shot to death in Conyers on Sunday, and now police say they have their man.
Let's get straight to Ariana Maniz, live in Rockdale County. Ariana.
Have y'all noticed something for like the past weeks? None of our news anchors have been ugly. I just gotta say, ain't none of them have been like ugly. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been like all right or damn or fine. You know what I'm saying? It ain't been like nobody ugly.
How did they track this guy down?
The news organizations is doing great with their hiring. Here you go.
Well, deputies, they're really crediting JaMichael Jones' mother for the successful arrest of the man accused of murdering Atlanta rapper Trouble. Now, take a look at your screen. This is video. We had a crew there the moment after JaMichael Jones was taken into custody by Rockdale authorities. Now, we do know that he was taken into custody and arrested at a hospital, which was a location that deputies allowed JaMichael Jones to select. The sheriff's deputies, they say that his mother allowed them to talk to JaMichael Jones on the phone, and that's when they were able to convince the suspect to turn himself in. Now, he's facing charges of home invasion, felony murder, and aggravated assault for the murder of Trouble, whose real name is Morel Samonte Orr. Now, Trouble, he was shot early Sunday morning at Lake St. James Apartments in Conyers. Now, the Rockdale County Sheriff, he tells us that his staff worked overtime to get the suspect off the street and into custody.
Shout out to a player for turning himself in. Shout out to a player mama who said, listen, boy, you better get the hell off around here. You better, them people ain't finna come around here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was at his mama's house at the time. She said, well, listen, here, you talk to these damn people. You finna get the hell off around here. And if they put up a reward, this is why I be telling people, listen. Now, I don't remember if they put a award up for tips and shit like that right there, but if they had done did, your mama supposed to got paid off this right here, Playboy. I'm trying to tell you something. But it's a good thing that you turned yourself in, because even though they have like a lot of things that they finna charge you with, it'll take like a year off, because you didn't harm anybody else and you cut the overtime from law enforcement. So like you didn't waste the county a lot of time on looking for you. You know what I'm saying? But go.
The one thing that we will not tolerate and don't like to tolerate is people becoming victims in this county.
You can't stop it though, Playboy. One thing we're not gonna tolerate. Remember I said that damn it, we don't tolerate crime, we don't tolerate all that shit. It's not what you can tolerate. It's always what you don't tolerate after the fact. After every incident, we don't tolerate. After every incident, we don't tolerate. But it's done. The thing that you don't tolerate is already done. We don't think that far, but go ahead.
We've accomplished what we need to accomplish, is to get someone off the street for committing a crime such as this.
He got himself off the street. Is we not going to give him and his mama credit, though? Is we not... law enforcement, is y'all going to take all the credit? Is y'all going to do that there and they got in contact with y'all? Y'all ain't right. That's why you go to hell. You're going to hell. Go.
Now, the sheriff deputy also says that more possible charges could come down, but they'll be able to make that decision at the conclusion of this investigation.
A few of them charges and shit, maybe 1 or 2 need to be exempt because he did turn himself in. He stopped himself from being a threat in the community because he made it easier in the community for him to get off the streets. Shout out to a player, man. Listen, I hope that he able to do his interview. Shout out to Cola Bell out here in the goddamn street. Cola Bell set a precedent. Big word out here in the goddamn street. When you get locked up and you did it, do an interview. Shit, don't let them change your story because, damn it, it gonna mess your name up out here in the goddamn street. You know what I'm saying? You say, Willie, say they greedy on the credits. I'm trying to tell you, because they hand the handcuffs. Did they hand them the handcuffs? Yeah, like with me. Like, damn it, I can lock myself up. Don't. I ain't running from you. I'm coming down there. I'm coming down there with the news and every goddamn thing. That damn right I killed him. You damn right I wanted them dead. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm coming down now. I promise you ain't gotta look for me. I'll be right around there. Let me bathe and shit and put on my good drawers. Like mommies always tell me, don't go out there. And I don't know why we would have bad drawers in the house. But always have on your good drawers. Again, I don't know why we would have bad drawers in the house inside the drawer. I don't know why we would keep the bad drawers. Yes, I do. The bad drawers be more comfortable, don't it? Come on now. It's y'all too uppity now. Y'all bougie and shit. You know what I'm saying? The so-called bad drawers be the most comfortable drawers, don't it? No. Don't nobody want to say nothing in the comment section. Well, y'all wild out here in these streets. I thought we were like family out here. You know what I'm saying? We could talk to one another about the situation, but you gon' do that. You know what I'm saying? But that's why your mama them said, make sure you got on clean drawers because you don't know if you ain't gonna make it around here. You know what I'm saying? You might end up on a gurney or something. Yeah. Stretched out, barely any elastic left. Shit, comfortable in the motherfucker. Yeah. Period underwear. Yeah. Thank you. There y'all go with the truth. Say bad draws off of STD Friday. That's what's up. Shout out to Jim for the $2 super chat. Say mama handcuffed him to the bed while he was asleep. There it is. So mama need to get that mama need to get the prize. Mama need to get the reward out here. Say had boxer holes in them before boxers came out. I'm trying to tell you what, them good draws. Say Commando is the most comfortable, Bishop. Yeah, listen. Sometimes we got to slang that meat, man. Damn it, we need L2. You know. Move right along now. You must go, hold on. Excuse me. I gotta take it to the north side. A north side seafood spot. I gotta show y'all something because y'all ain't gonna believe it if I just told it to you. I'm gonna show you something because you're not gonna believe it if I just told it to you. Pay attention.
Caught on camera, a troubling scene at a Northside seafood store. A mother and her children accused of stealing while an employee turned his back. The owner of JJ's Crab House sent us that video.
Is they lying on that sugar? If they lying on that sugar right there, look.
Caught on camera, a troubling scene at a Northside seafood store. A mother and her children accused of stealing while an employee turned his back. The owner of JJ's Crab House sent us that video because he says he couldn't believe a mother would encourage her children to do that.
News4Jax reporter Eric Abney is outside that store joining us live to explain why this owner and his employees, Eric, could not let this go.
Say, don't they get food stamps? Why steal? Let me explain something to you. You can keep some food stamps if you're stealing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Joy, both the owner and his employees say this store is no stranger to petty theft. They say it usually happens, but when it does, they don't make a big deal out of it because they say that there is only so much that police can do to actually capture these folks. But they said in this case, they couldn't just let this go by the wayside because they say it involves a mother teaching her children how to be criminals.
You say darker hues being darker hues. That's what's up.
In the surveillance video, a female in a black dress is ordering a seafood meal to go. The store owner says her mother and siblings are the people behind her. Islam Ibrahim is the store employee behind the counter. Watch what happens when he goes into the kitchen. Ibrahim says the mom and her kids all ransacked the refrigerator on the right of your screen and took multiple bottled drinks that they stuck in bags, but they didn't know Ibrahim was watching their every move on the monitor in the back. He was keyed in on the mother, who he says has been a regular customer.
I saw the last 2 drinks she took before I replayed it on camera.
Then he says he walked out and confronted the mother.
I said, "Sweetie, how many drinks did you take?" She said, "I didn't take none." I was like, "I just saw you on camera, and I didn't have that heart, to go just snatch it out of her purse. It's kind of disrespectful."
He said it would have been kind of disrespectful if he would have walked up to her and grabbed his product out of her purse.
She's a lady.
He said, say, boy, all right, pimp. He said, she's a lady. That's a baby. What are we talking about?
The security camera captured something she said that raised red flags. She just told Ibrahim she previously stole from the store.
She told me the last time I stole from you guys, none of you guys caught me.
But
then I had done told y'all that was a baby. She said when I stole from y'all the last time, when I bought some shit from y'all the last time, ain't nobody say shit. Y'all ain't say nothing when y'all saw me stealing from y'all the last time. Say, Willie, that's a monkey with little monkeys.
This isn't what really angered Ibrahim and the store manager.
The problem was she's teaching her kids how to steal.
No. They already know how to steal. It's not a teacher thing. We already know, so now practice make better. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get better. And they stealing sodas and shit. Listen, the shit is bad for your body. So, hell, that's a good parent. We feed and teach our children how to destroy the body. Because we have not learned how to keep the body healthy. We have no idea.
I found that very, very disrespectful, and on top of that, very wrong.
And now Ibrahim worries about the future of the kids who he says were stealing with their mom.
There's a saying in my language in Kurdish, we say, whatever you plant, that's what's going to grow.
Goddamn right. That's why the children is best left with their mama and them. Let just plant them children. Let that baby guess by herself and raise them children. Women's live. Her body, her baby. You can abort them at any age out here, fucking around with these babies. Just saying. Say she fine.
You cannot plant an orange and expect an apple to come out of it. So if she's planting this in her kids' heads, it's going to be really, really, bad once they grow up.
Yeah, boy, we got AKs and ARs and 9mm, 45, 38. I mean, we got firearms as children. And they ain't scared to shoot.
Now, both Ibrahim and the owner of this store say that the mom and her children are no longer welcomed in this establishment.
Damn, but they can order something from the outside.
They say that there are some things that, again, that they can put up with, but they say seeing this and knowing how it played out, they cannot put up with watching a mother allow her children to commit a crime with her in this such a fashion.
Reporting. Point something out to the business owners out here in the goddamn street. Y'all just can't allow it. Seeing a mama help and or enforce and or push and or don't say nothing when a children's stealing. What you don't understand, because in the beginning y'all said that y'all have a few petty thefts and stuff like that, but you don't call the police and shit like that because they really can't do nothing. And it's understood. I get that right now. But a lot of the other good mamas, they outside in the car and shit. They at the hair store getting their hair did and shit and send them on down the hill. Go down there, get me a little fish sandwich, and get me a little Sprite. Don't pay for the Sprite. Let me just get me a Sprite when he turns his back. You know what I'm saying? The other parents is outside. It was just so having that this one was inside. Probably hot outside, and she didn't want to just sit outside and be waiting.
Live, Eric Aberdeen, Channel 4.
We don't know.
The local station.
That's what's up. That baby teaching them children right. Self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? We got to feed ourselves. And we need a soda. You know what I'm saying? Listen, moving right along, not he much gonna hold y'all out here. Do I want to do this? How much time we got? Bam, bam, bam. We popping, baby. We looking good. Y'all get the lights up on 500. Work with a player. Work with a player. I did that. Yeah, family. Okay, we can go to this and then we can go to that right there. We can do this. Oh, man, I just been seeing so much. I hope that y'all having a good time. I hope that y'all really having a good time out here in these streets. I just saw that baby again when I skipped by her. At the liquor store? Who the hell at the liquor store? All right. We can do this one right here. This is a deep story. Listen, public, we need your help. The public, we need your help. Now, I don't think I did a story on this situation, so this is like our first time seeing it around here. But I done so much. I might have done it. I'm confused. Here we go, y'all. We need your help.
New at 5:30, Naraya Moore's shooting death in March left her family with heartbreak and a months-long search for answers.
Today, the family gathered to not only share more about who she was, but to plead for help finding the people responsible for her death.
Say Yanaya Moore. I think I did this. This could be an update. This here could be an update.
BGN's Christine Flores reports.
It has now been 3 months since Nazaria London Moore was shot a day before her 12th birthday. Today, the family gathered here for a plea asking the community to help arrest the 3 people who Chicago police say are responsible for the senseless act that took her life.
Shout out to Esther for the $3 cash app. You say there's a saying in my language, fuck them kids. I'm trying to tell you, I like that language. Go ahead, man.
Whoever did this to me and my family, y'all took our best friend.
This is an update.
Y'all took her from us on her birthday.
Through tears of hurt and pain, Irene Moore recalls her daughter Nazaria's last moments as she was struck by a bullet while in a car with her family.
When y'all did this to my baby, she was asleep.
She was in the car with her parents. Got shot in the sleep. They needed help in the community identifying the perpetrators and the people who were just shooting out there for fun.
Y'all didn't give her a chance to blink, think, breathe, call me for help. Every day, I wake up to a nightmare without my best friend, literally.
I just wish this ain't happened to my daughter, man. She was such a beautiful young lady, man. Like, no problem child, nothing, man. She was helpful and left so many kids hurt because she was the one who they leaned on. Everybody, she always had kind words, just wanted everybody to be happy.
An older sister who the family says was kind, supportive, and filled with love.
My sister, she gave all the happiness in the world, and I can't forget that. But I would want her to be back with me and my family who wants her back too. But it's hard without her.
I've been trying to hold it in every day. It's hard, man. I'm trying to be strong for my family. I don't know what to do, man. I just go day by day. Just trying to make sure my family okay.
Police say it was around 7:45 on March 1st when they responded to the 2300 block of West 72nd Place in West Englewood, where several shell casings were found. 3 months later, they are still searching for the people police say are responsible for the shooting death of Nazaria.
Flood these pictures all out on social media. This should be the priority. These pictures here, flood them on social media.
And I'm pretty sure that somebody in the community know exactly who's on them pictures, but people gonna be scared to say, oh, that's Lil Javante or something like that right there. That's Traviante. Some new name churn I ain't in that screen. I have no idea. Shout out to LaTonya for the $1 cash out. Say, let me see your shirt, sugar. Ooh, say, bitch, I'm the prize out here in this street. Believe me, I am. That's what's up.
Because this baby didn't do anything to you.
A plea to put an end to the gun violence.
I won't stop until my baby gets justice, and I'm honest. This not gonna heal my heart.
Thank you. I'm so glad somebody finally said it. I ain't gonna stop till my baby get justice, but that ain't gonna heal my heart. Yeah, Jamar Quavius. Where I in the street. That's what's up.
A plea to put an end to the gun violence.
I won't stop until my baby gets justice, and I'm honest. That's not gonna heal my heart.
That ain't gonna heal.
Only thing it's gonna help is another baby gonna feel this, and another family don't have to feel this hurt. It hurt. This made me angry, and I just really want these people off the street.
You really want them dead? Can we just be honest and say, no, I want the people that killed mine dead. It's all that right there. I want them off the streets. I want justice. I want them to be held accountable. I want them dead. I may be the wrong person. I may be the wrong person to interview after, like, one of my kin folks done got killed, some fly shit right there. Willie, how's everything going? Fucked up, I ain't even for street. The fuck you mean, how it's going? Y'all ain't killed them yet? Listen. You ain't even got to find them. I'm finna help. I'm being street every day. You know, listen. And if I don't know who it is, we can find out who it is. You gotta keep your ear to the you gotta keep your ear to the street side. You gotta keep your ear. You gotta keep an ear in the community. Don't ever take your whole body out the community. You gotta know what's going on out here in the community while you out here working and building businesses and all that flash shit right there. You know what I'm saying? You need to keep an ear around there. That way you can always reach back for support. And they can always reach to you for support. Even swats no swindle, depending on what the business is. You know what I'm saying? Street justice is like the only justice that I truly believe in, personally, because it does nothing to me to say, yeah, you done got 20, 30 years of my folk dead. I'm not understanding that. I don't care nothing about that. I don't care nothing about that. Listen, I fuck around and befriend you, become sending you mail through the jail and all that fly shit right there, and I'll come to your parole hearing. He need to be out. I have forgiven him. The family has forgiven him or her, because it ain't always a damn him. You know what I'm saying? We have forgiven the person and shit like that right there. I would just come and like be your damn friend and say, the Lord has put on my heart. I'd be there to help you get out and all that shit there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shit, I pick up from around now. Ain't nothing. Take it where you need to go, too. You know what I'm saying? We still in communication and all that fly shit right there until one late night, pimp. One late night, baby. Come on around there. Holler at shit like that right there. I may have a few dollars for you because you still trying to get on your feet. You know. Have be your last goddamn night. Batman. I'm just saying. Listen, this family needs, well, it'll never be like closure, but they need what they need. They need for the people to be caught because there's too many senseless shootings out in the street. And I'm going to say something that may be real poignant. Where out in the street when we do the last one. I promise you, I had some thoughts in the community. Should we go? Damn it. Bam. I guess we going on and get on up out of here then. Say, give me everything. I don't, because that take me into, hell, we can go ahead on and do this right here. Remember, subscribe. Let people know what we're doing around here, but we got to go ahead on and get into this one right here. Oh, yeah, I saw this one. Nope, I didn't see this one. I didn't even watch this one. So I don't even know what they talking about, but I know what the headline is. The headline is, it say Broward schools. Let me put this on screen because I didn't watch the video. I saw the headline and I just grabbed the video. And I said I was going to watch it before the show, but obviously I didn't. They say no book bags. I have no idea why they're saying no book bags. Let's find out together.
Important alert for students out there in Broward County.
The school district says it's banning all backpacks from school campuses starting tomorrow. Local 10's Sanella Savovic joins us from Fort Lauderdale with the details.
Whoa. What do you mean starting tomorrow? School still going? The fuck?
So
what are we
doing? This policy
doing?
of not carrying backpacks the last 3 days of school is not anything new to Broward County Public Schools. The only difference this year is that it has been mandated no matter how old a student is or their grade level. As the school year is winding down with 3 more days left, students have now been told to leave their backpacks at home starting tomorrow. Broward County Public Schools Superintendent Dr. Vicki Cartwright wants to clarify that no specific threat prompted this. It's more of a way to keep unnecessary items off campuses in the event some kids want to get clever and pull pranks during the last few days.
We want to make sure that they aren't bringing stuff to school that don't need to be on campuses. Maybe praying.
You know they still got pockets, baby. But I feel you, though. They can't bring, like, the big stuff. But they kind of can. Remember, they stuffing AKs in skinny jeans, baby. But go ahead.
Or something to that effect. It's just to make sure that we can enjoy the last 3 days of school. They're able to get through their exams where needed, and that we're able to have a solid closeout of the school year.
A spokesperson for Miami-Dade County Public Schools says it's not a district mandate like in Broward, but principals were encouraged to implement the practice, and many schools started doing it last week. And the spokesperson for Miami-Dade County Public Schools goes on to say that it is customary for middle schoolers and high schoolers to not have their backpacks the last 3 days of school. Back to Broward, there are exceptions to the rule here for special needs students and for students who need to carry medications in backpacks. That's the latest here out of Fort Lauderdale. Sinella Sabovic, Local 10 News. Local 10. That's what's up. Listen, so any other churn and shit like that right there, if you ain't got medication and, you know, leave them bags at home. If it can't fit in your pocket or it can't fit down your skinny jeans, you can't bring it around now. Like in other places, the middle school and high school, they don't bring bags, but now you got to add the elementaries. Yeah, they shooting at the elementary schools too. Elementary, because we done like the videos of the 10-year-olds getting arrested and shit. I want to shoot school up too, just like everybody else. You know, so we got them people out there across the country who may want to end it for a lot of people, and damn it, we trying to do as much as we can to make things safe. So shout out to the district, the lady, the doctor. She a doctor in something like that. Did y'all know that a bachelor's degree is just for leadership or some shit? I like what do a bachelor's degree do? I don't. Have y'all ever asked yourself, what do a bachelor's degree do? Because it really don't pay you that much more. Depends on the career that you're in, though. But what does a bachelor's degree do? What does a doctorate's degree do? Like, what do it do? Like, I know a lot of times you need the degree to get another position. I get that part, but what does that other $10,000-$20,000 that you got to spend for that degree do for you? Say it'll give you 10 year or tenure is what you're saying? Say cost more on student loan. I'm trying to tell you, I don't know what the degree itself does. Say if you don't have a medical marijuana card by 2 months, listen, can somebody give me information on, I need to get my card. I want my card. I'm in Florida. I need a card. Say a bachelor's degree makes you spend more money. There you go. Yeah. Bachelor, like, what do it do for the career? I don't know. Say it just shows that you, ascertain, that big word. I ain't even got this script. I think that's how ascertained it. Big word. The knowledge. Certain the knowledge or ascertain. Is it ascertain or yeah, ascertain. Oh, watch it. I'm educated. I'm trying to tell you something. Ascertained.
Here's the definition of ascertain. Find something out for certain.
No, we put 2 S's. You put 2 S's. So it's ascertain. Yeah, because ascertain is with the C. You did the ASS. Assistain. No. That one ain't gonna work either. But damn it, it's something. We'll figure that out. We finna go ahead on and move on, man. Let's go ahead on and get into the main event real quick so we go ahead on and get on up out of here. Damn it. But we like to do words. So don't get this thing twisted out in the community. There has been so many mass shootings and stuff like that, and so now people saying now we're fed up. Say the student loan, yep. What did that right there? What did that say? The bachelor's degree, what? Hold on. Bachelor's equals educated out here in the street. Yeah. It don't do nothing for you though, do it? It make it like another $1 to an hour or something, but like, hell, do it really benefits because of the cost that it costs you? It might cost you $5, $10, $15, $20,000, and they just gonna give you like $1.50 more. It'll take you 30 years to pay back that shit. You know what I'm saying? Say a bachelor's can do a lot. I would just like to know. No. Listen. I understand that it can get you through certain doors. I understand it can get you to different positions. I'm saying, what does the bachelor's do in your career? You know what I'm saying? Like, what level do it have you other than it can get you into doors? Like, the fuck is we doing? What benefit does it do for you skill-wise? Like, skill-wise. Say, my bachelor's got me a career where I travel on someone else's dime and get over 250. Yeah, but maybe I'm not explaining it right. The only thing I'm saying, like, if you have a skill. All right. Like, I'm ASC certified. I know how to fix cars, right? Let's just say that. If I already have my if I already have my HVAC part of the ASC certification, let's say I only have the HVAC, it would benefit me skillfully to get my suspension certification. Then I can get my electrical certification. When I get all, and I think it's 5 of them, when I get all certifications under the ASC certification thing, that makes me a master technician. That means I've gained the skills to do the work. I'm asking, what does these degrees add on to your skill? I get it. You can get in certain rooms. You can do this here. It qualifies you to have the job, but what does it what does it do? I don't know, like, what it do, you know. So as a chemist, you need a certain foundational skill to be in the lab. Okay. See? Yeah. You need a certain foundational thing. I got you. Bam. But if we just saying, well, hell, hold on. A master technicians as under masters is not under bachelors. Yep. I mean, you right. You right about that. But no. I am not saying being a master tech is under the master's degree thing. That ain't what I'm doing. You is a master tech once you become ASC certified all the way across the board. That's what makes you a master technician. Not saying you have to get a master's degree. That ain't what I'm doing. No. We ain't doing that right there. But I'm just saying, like, what? What? All right, it gives you bragging rights. Okay, cool. I just want to know, like, because when I have been looking around and I'm like, this shit is just for this. Like, it really does nothing for you except for, okay, it gives you more money. Cute. All right. But it does nothing to your skill set. Say I have the bachelor's and the skills. Both are actually needed, but not warranted. This is my thing. No. Listen. You say, I have the bachelor's. I get it. How did that add on to the skills that you have? Like, how did that increase your skill set? Like, for the job that you do, how did that increase? Or maybe I'm just saying it wrong. You know what I'm saying? But we finna go on and move right along, man. I guess we can talk about it later. Something like that right there. Listen. Now we fed up. They say now we fed up that people out here getting shot by mistake on purpose. There's too many people getting shot by mistake on purpose. That's what they saying. We're going to put this here up on the screen. They say we had 246 mass shootings this year. I ain't even know. Hold on. Let me. Let me slide, cause I didn't want to hear start at the beginning. But go ahead.
At least 17 people were killed and nearly 70 others injured in shootings from Philadelphia to Chattanooga, from Grand Rapids, Michigan to Somerton, South Carolina.
Why do y'all think that now we're fed up?
The rise in gun violence and mass shootings seems to be impacting every community across the country. There have been 246 mass shootings so far in just this year, while today is just the 157th day of the year.
157th day of the year. But think about this right here. You know they like really came down on the shootings after the 19 children? They really... If it's 156 days, hold on, watch. Hold up, swole up. Y'all know why they so afraid? How do I want to say this? Seems to me like no one cared about so many mass shootings until so-called 22 people got killed in the school. Or let's just say the 19 that they like to talk about got killed in the school. Children, which that's what they told us. That is children. But if y'all telling us that it's 246 mass shootings this year so far, since that school shootings, I think it was like 14 or 15 since that school shooting. Right. So what qualifies a shooting to be a mass shooting? I think that's what you get. A mass shooting is three people and up getting killed or shot. A mass shooting. Yeah. Wait. A mass shooting. Yeah. 3 or more. 3 or more is a mass shooting. They waited. I want y'all to really understand. They say it's 246 this year. After UV-led school, or whatever the name of the school was, I think it's been like 15 to 16 mass shootings. So let's just take 20 off the 246. That'd have been 226. So we had 226 before the other 20. We care now at 246. What I'm trying to point out is until them children supposedly died, we ain't give a damn about how many mass shootings.
In the last month, shootings have taken place at churches.
Now it's a gun violence epidemic. I want y'all to get this now. This shit is coming after the school shooting. That school shooting. Not even after the Buffalo shooting in the grocery store. But go ahead.
Grocery stores, doctors' offices, and elementary schools. According to the Gun Violence Archive, more than 700 children under the age of 18 have been killed by firearms so far this year.
Did y'all hear what she... I want y'all to understand what's sparking this view right here is it stems from the school with the 19 kids dying. Watch what she just said, though.
And elementary schools. According to the Gun Violence Archive, more than 700 children under the age of 18 have been killed by firearms.
More than 700 children. More than 700. So let's just say, let's knock off 20 from 700. 680. Now is a gun violence epidemic to where we have to do all shows and shit like that on it, which I do understand. It makes for good entertainment, but I'm just saying, like now we fed up. We don't care. We play too much.
So far this year. And this follows data from the CDC showing that for the first time in history, firearms were the leading cause of death for children in the U.S. in 2020.
Did y'all... I don't think I heard her right. For the first time in history, firearms was the leading cause of death.
From the CDC showing that for the first time in history, firearms were the leading cause of death for children in the U.S. in 2020.
In 2020... She do know we in 2022. But she pointing out a staff in 2020. All right, cool.
So when will Congress and lawmakers do something about the violence? As we talk to a surgeon tonight who says this is now a public health crisis. CBS's Jerika Duncan.
Do y'all see what it say at the bottom right here? 13 mass shootings erupt across the U.S. this weekend. Y'all do know that they really only started classifying in darker hue communities mass shootings. I think they only started doing that maybe a year and a half ago or some shit like that right there, because they did not used to call what was happening in the communities mass shootings, even though it was 3 or more.
Start us off tonight.
I've been doing this shit a long time, y'all. That's why I can reach back and be thinking back of what was going on, because I was saying why they don't include these 3 or more people getting shot. And it has to be 3 or more in one incident. Not it's 3 or more people that died in your community or 3 or more people that got shot in your community. No, there has to be one incident which caused 3 or more people to get hurt and or die.
Philadelphia. Good evening, Draco.
And Nora, as you can hear behind me, people are simply fed up with the gun violence here in Philadelphia. It was just this past Saturday that hundreds of people were gathered here along South Street, a very popular section of the city, when the shooting broke out. Well, today we learned that police have made 1 arrest, and as with many shootings we've covered in the past, we're hearing more calls for action, more worry about the future. What started in Philadelphia as a confrontation with words quickly turned physical, then deadly.
Who shoot?
The gunfire, the screaming, the panic ended with 3 people dead and 11 others injured. It was just one of several mass shootings this weekend. Philadelphia's District Attorney Larry Krasner calls what's happening in his city heartbreaking.
Heartbreaking. Call it heartbreaking. People getting shot by mistake on purpose. What do we do? What are you gonna do if you fed up? What do we? It's like people say, like in domestic love relationships, and people they don't get out of those relationships until they fed up. You can beg people to get out of a situation, but if they're not fed up, they're not ready to go, they're not ready to separate and divide, they won't go until they fed up. Meaning that they will now do an action that is different than what they've been doing, which is separate themselves. So what is we going to do, or what is the people in these states who is fed up going to do now?
We want to get it right. We want to do justice. We want people who do terrible crimes to be accountable.
When you and other leaders talk about acting and not just talking, what does that entail? What does that mean?
Good
It
question.
means we need long-term solutions. We need a real investment in prevention because it is young people killing young people. We need legislation that will actually make this country safer.
What does that mean? See, we need legislation to make the country safer. What does that entail in a physical, in a tangible world? What does that mean? What are you going to do physically, like in actions?
What does that mean?
It means we need long-term solutions. We need a real investment in prevention because it is young people killing young people. We need legislation that will...
What does long-term prevention mean? I have no idea what that means.
Will actually make this country safer.
It's a country more recently awash in shootings. In Chicago, which leads the U.S. in gun violence.
Shout out to Chicago. Shout out to Mayor Lightfoot. Need to take care of your own city instead of speaking on mine. Right? Right, baby? Y'all leading out there in the street. Shout out to Esther for the $2 cash out. Say the news just clicks, likes, and views. Stop fake Karen out here. I'm trying to tell you something. We play too much.
At least 32 people were shot and 5 people were killed. In Tennessee, gunfire outside a nightclub claimed the lives of 2 people while 14 others were wounded. Some residents now wondering whether it will ever be safe to go out again.
Many people right now are feeling unsafe and concerned about our welfare and about the safety of our neighborhood.
Yeah, because listen, they gonna try to come for the legalized guns. Say only criminals will have guns. Oh, believe in me, they will. This is why it can't be stopped.
South Carolina and Texas, shootings at graduation parties killed 1 person and injured a dozen others, including a 12-year-old.
It's definitely getting worse.
Jessica Beard is a Philadelphia trauma surgeon and gun violence researcher.
Law enforcement responds to gun violence. They aren't the solution or the prevention. Things need to change in that we approach gun violence as a public health problem with the goal to prevent it.
Wait, hold on. Did y'all just see what I had just done? Did y'all see what I just saw? The dude that I thought got shot, he was able to roll over and shoot back. Hold on, watch.
To gun violence. They aren't the solution or the prevention. Things need to change in that.
Right here, him. I thought he got shot earlier, but he rolled over and
we approach gun violence as a public health problem with the goal to prevent it.
I think he only shot like 3 times. Boy, did you? His gun probably jammed. You ain't have enough bullets. Boy, it looked like you shot 3 goddamn times after you been shot. I'm confused.
Change in that we approach gun violence as a public health problem with the goal to prevent it.
I don't know.
Authorities say 2 of the men involved in the shooting here in Philadelphia had permits to carry their guns. One of them was not charged because police say he fired his gun in self-defense, nor the other man did not survive.
Try to pay attention to what was just said at the end.
Involved in the shooting here in Philadelphia had permit.
Hold on.
Authorities say 2 of the men involved in the shooting here in Philadelphia had permits to carry.
They had permits. Both of them had permits, saying one was in self-defense.
Carry their guns. One of them was not charged because police say he fired his gun in self-defense, nor the other man did not survive.
Trika Duncan, thank you.
One fired in self-defense, and the other man died who had legal firearms. So it seems to me that they just channeled this whole thing to legal firearms. They ended the show with legal firearms, but they're talking about gun violence. And I'm here to tell you, gun violence does not typically come from, nor has it ever really come from, people who are certified to have a weapon. More gun violence happens from people who are not supposed to have the weapons. We ain't that damn slow to be believing that, oh my God, we're just gonna put it on at the or we're gonna add it to the people who have legal firearms. Oh, that's what's up, because of the school shooting, because of Vlad. He was able to buy his guns legally. Didn't I tell y'all that they finna try to go after legal firearm carriers or people who buy them, and you know. And they want to point out, well, hell, we need the background checks and mental stabilities and all that shit. I'm in agreement with legal background checks, because that's how Florida's been popping forever. So, we used to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it should be like that right there. But you don't know when somebody gonna pop. Even though you have law enforcement with firearms and firearms training, some of the best training, or some of the lengthiest, big word, training, because they have to continue to continuous education. They have to continuously train. You know what I'm saying? And they snap too. Some people, they want to come up with, we have to check people mental stability. I think that's a problem, because someone has to write the criteria for mental stability. Like, let's say if I don't eat fried eggs or some shit, you might think I got a mental illness because I'm not following the norm. You know what I'm saying? So that may hinder you from being able to receive a firearm, because if somebody else wrote a standard or requirement to tell us, or or to tell the system that you is mentally capable of having a firearm because of what they think. What they think is the norm. Because you only crazy, or you only consider crazy, or you have a mental problem when you go against the grain, or when you do something that they would consider is not of the norm. So they will try that mental stability shit like that right there. This is what they've been trying to get past for the longest, which I think that is a problem. But I done told y'all we all have a mental problem. We all have a mental illness. And if you is the working class, oh Jesus, I can do this all day. If you is the working class, you already is underpaid. You already feel like you don't get paid enough for your damn work. And why you got to damn near work check to check? And why is it that the government takes so much out your taxes? And why you got to work all these hours just to keep up? And why inflation is popping? And why is everything else going up? And why you can't send your kids to this college? And why you can't get yourself this car, this home, and live in this goddamn situation that you want to live in, supposed the way you got to stay? We call it stress out here. Stress will make you pop your gun. You don't think the people who's carrying their gun every day, legally, on the job, is more, how you say that word? More susceptible, more susceptible. Damn it, I can't get big word. I'm trying to put it together. More susceptible, that word, of popping off out here in the community. You don't think so, huh? Their mental stability is on point, huh? That's what's up. Shout out to Latonya for the $1 cash out. Say, I bought a new gun and can't wait to bust it in Albany, Georgia. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, I'm looking for the next gun show in Orlando. I've been to 2 of them early this year, but I need to go again. Damn it, I need some more guns. Gun show Orlando, I might be around now. I think that shit be on Colonial. I ain't got near street. When is the next one? Listen. What I had to say that was poignant that I was gonna say. Watch it. How many of the people shooting got that thing that they told us that we supposed to get? Y'all know I can't say it. How many of the people you think got that thing that we were supposed to get, that they said we were supposed to get? How many of the shooters done got that thing that we supposed to, you know what I'm saying? I wonder if they have been taking an account of that. Yeah. Because I do feel like it has been more shootings. I feel like this year it's been a lot of, like way more shootings. Just in my mind. You know, I don't know the actual numbers. See, because they just talked about 246 mass shootings. We ain't talking about every other shootings. Say, but Willie, don't we need some gun control? The gun control is the person. You can only control the gun as much as the person wants to control the gun. Because let me explain something to you. If a person, they really want a gun, even if they's not qualified for a gun, they will still get them a gun. See, we trying to put all these stipulations on legal gun buyers. Shout out to Obadiah for the $3 cash out. You say Indiana, no permit, July 1st. I heard that they going to that right there. You could just have a gun. You ain't got to have no concealed weapons or none of that shit. You just carry that fire. Like, damn, that deep. We going to the Wild Wild West. But then again, when we know that everybody got that fire, I think people start to think different. People will start watching their mouths. Say Willie Williams for president. I appreciate that right there. You know what I'm saying? Say Texas is already legal. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, oh yeah, it is this weekend. It's the 9th. The date is the 9th, $13 to get on in, as always. Hell, it was $11 a few years ago, but yeah, all right. Shit, I gotta slide on up there. I need to get me some more firearms before they go to change the damn laws and shit like that. Shout out to Florida being a Republican state. I think it's a Republican state. You gotta keep our goddamn guns. Fuck. I will always vote for the people who want to keep guns. I don't care. I don't care what the other policies is, shit like that right there. To always keep our guns, you got my vote. If you talk about taking the gun rights away from legal citizens, you don't have my vote. I don't care nothing about what's going on in your churches and your schools and shit getting shot up. I don't care nothing about that there. You better learn how to duck and dodge. Like we have to do outside of those places. We have to learn how to watch our 12, 3, 6, and our 9s at all goddamn times. Teach your children in the school and teach the people at the church. Teach the people at the grocery stores and all that fly shit right there to watch 12, 3, 6, and 9. Everybody else got to watch their shit. You try to take people guns away. Stop people from buying guns legally. I'm confused, but I'm not. Because I do understand that the system want to defund or hell, de-gun a society, and people don't even know what the amendments and stuff like that was for and all that, and why having the rights to bear arms. You have no idea what that stuff is about. Please Google it. It's to stand against a corrupt government. I ain't got my wording right, but that's what it stands for. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to LaTonya for the $1 cash out. Say respect my fire. I'm trying to tell you something. Pop out here in these streets. Just be careful. But listen, we done made it to the end of the midday news, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. I hope I bought y'all that fire like you wanted out in the community. Say Alabama Republican state. We have no permit carry. Oh, gee, I like that right there. Now, say Obama became president. Chicago has not changed. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. That was his home state. He from around there. And the whole time he was president, they kept his street on lockdown. His home. Yeah. Yep. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking with a player, man. You got to teach the people in your community and start paying attention to the things that's going on out here in these streets. And I do also believe, but I am going to do some more research and all that stuff so I can bring y'all what needs to be brought to your attention. We is going through some shortages. There's a lot of shortages that may be going on, and a lot of people, you may say, but there is no shortage. I don't see a shortage. The other way a shortage is happening is that they is raising the price or they leaving the price the same, but they're giving you less product. So it's a lot of price gouging that's going on also. And a lot of people, they're not bothered by the high gas prices. Because a lot of people, I guess they stunting and they got their own money and all that fly shit. Oh, they millionaires, so we don't care about the gas prices and shit, right? They got it all together. Cute. But for the rest of us folk, you know what I'm saying, who got to deal with the gas prices, we ain't crying about the gas prices, but we'll say, hell, gas higher than the motherfucker. And then we'll move on with our goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? We don't sit back and be crying about shit. That ain't what we do out here in the goddamn street. But one thing that you do got to understand, whether you care about the gas prices or not, once gas prices go up, everything else in your life go up. It's not just gas prices. But you're real smart, so that's what you think. You think it's just in one spot. Shout out to all the truckers out here in the goddamn street. Tell them how shit go up. I think all those truckers really do understand about filling up. $700, $800, $1,000 trips. Yeah. Take the food costs up. Take everything you buy in the store up. But it's just the gas. It's nothing. Yep. So we're going to be talking about that right there. I'm just going to do a little bit more research stuff like that right there, so I can bring y'all the facts, because we ain't fake news out here in the street. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing that. We got to stay on point so we can bring y'all what need to be bought on. And hell, we need to start talking about prepping and all that stuff right there. We need to get into a whole bunch of other stuff so we can be on our P's and Q's. So, because again, we are so dependent on government and other people's businesses, to where if it all shut down today, we in trouble. A whole bunch of us is in trouble. Either you're going to be stocked up and prepped up, or you're going to have a whole bunch of firearms. Or the best thing to have is both. Be well stocked up and have all the firearms that you need. You know what I'm saying? Say 1,000 to 1,200 a week in gas. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. See, train, trucks, and boats run off diesel. Yep. And gas high as hell. Diesel high too. Remember, in California, $8 a hit at one gas station that they showed us. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, we're finna go on and get on up out of here. I'm gonna see y'all for the nightly news, which is at 8 o'clock, still around here, so we can have us a good time. And I had one with y'all. Y'all, I'm out of here. I'm gonna see y'all later on tonight. Appreciate y'all. I'm gone. Hold on. I think I'm gone about now.